All right, let's get into it. So the first class we're going to go through, we're going to start out with Bloodhound. This guy, he's essentially the tracker class. His passive ability allows you to see where players have been, while his tactical ability pings the area to reveal tracks left behind by foes. And with the Bloodhound's Beast of the Hunt, your abilities are enhanced with increased movement and speed and advanced environmental awareness. So this guy's gonna find all the opponents, bruh. Gibraltar. Are you kidding me? This dude is the ideal defensive player. His passive ability is a big shield that can deflect enemy fire, and his tactical ability is a dome shield that lasts for 15 seconds after deployment. If your teammates are the type to get into trouble in a firefight, you'll want to use Gibraltar to protect them when cover is limited, or if your team becomes sitting ducks. If you're rezzing people, he's going to be effective as well. When things start to get crazy, he can pull out his shield and y'all are safe for 15 seconds at least, which is really, really nice when you're getting sandwiched by a couple teams and whatnot. His ultimate ability is called Defensive Bombardment, which calls in a concentrated mortar strike on a marked position. So it's like, for example, on Call of Duty, it's like a hailstorm. Next up, we got Lifeline. And this girl is your medic. She's the girl, she's responsible for healing everyone. She's your go-to for the meds. Her passive ability is a one-direction shield that deploys to revive a teammate, while her tactical ability is a drone that automatically heals nearby allies. You throw that drone up, throw it out there, and it will just go to your teammate and it will heal him. Lifeline's ultimate ability spawns a pod filled with high-quality gear, so it's kind of like a supply drop in Fortnite. Pathfinder, this dude is robot, reminds me a lot of the freaking Claptrap in Borderlands. Pathfinder handles the role in spades with abilities that provide advantageous intel. This optimistic robot's passive ability reveals the next ring's location, which can be clutch if you're far from the zone. That's definitely nice to know. And he has a zipline gun, so he can get out of fights fast, and he can also rush like a baller. His ultimate ability deploys a zipline that can be used by all squad mates. So if you're wanting to rush or if you need to get out, you can throw that zip line up and he's going to get you out of there really well. That's a dope character to have if you're a really aggressive type of player. Wraith. Wraith is an agile offensive fighter with an intriguing roster of abilities. Her passive ability tells you when enemies are lining up shots on you, so she can tell when someone's aiming their gun at your mouth. While Wraith doesn't have the highest defense, she can get out of trouble pretty easily with her tactical ability, which is phase shifting. That makes you pretty much invisible and pretty much invincible. Even if you're in the zone and you're taking damage and your team's taking damage, she can use her tactical ability and she won't take as much damage for a short amount of time. It's not forever. Her ultimate ability makes for a handy way to support squad mates, as you're given the ability to create a portal pathway for them to use. So, for example, if you've ever played the game Portal, that's her ultimate ability. She can get you places, man. That's a dope character. I think I'm gonna end up using her a lot. That aggro aggressive style of play is sick to have, and it's great for improving in games, man. You get in there, you get a ton of shots up, and you fight. You got to get dirty to get better. You know what I mean? Next up, we got Bangalore, and I can honestly not even tell if this is a guy or a girl. Kind of looks like a girl, but the hairstyle makes me think guy, but it's probably a girl. Bangalore is just the regular old standard soldier class. She got a couple of tricks up her sleeve, though. Her passive ability is an increased sprint speed when under fire, and her tactical ability is a smoke canister that you throw down, and it's basically like a smoke grenade, right? And then her ultimate ability, if the smoke bombs aren't enough to screw up an enemy's track towards you, she's got an artillery strike that can easily say, "Back off, bro. I'm the real deal. Get the heck away from me, kid." For the two guys who I actually don't even have unlocked yet, we're gonna look at these guys. Caustic, my guy. I need to get this dude. He's a defensive guy as well, just like just like Gibraltar. He's defense. His tactical ability allows you to deploy a deadly gas trap that detonated upon proximity. So it's almost like a smoke grenade, but it's like for example in Fortnite, the stink bomb you can throw. It's just like that in Fortnite. It's just the Apex Legends version of it. His ultimate ability blankets a large area, so it's even bigger and it's even more deadly. He's basically the stink bomb dude. He's toxic AF, you know what I mean? So yeah, he's more of, I think he's like a great character to use if you want to make sure people aren't camping, you know what I mean? You throw a smoke bomb in there, get them out of there, and clear them out so they can get in the open or wherever. If someone's hiding in a room, you could throw his stink bombs in there, get him out of there, and then you send your girl Wraith after him. She can wreck. Definitely good to get these guys working together. You can really get some good teamwork going if you can get all these guys working together right. That's gonna be sick. Last but not least, we got Mirage. This guy is a troll. His tactical ability allows you to drop a holographic decoy. So he throws out a fake version of himself and people shoot at him and it's not actually you. His passive ability takes the same decoy and deploys it when you're knocked down by the enemy, so it can show that you're back to life, man. He's gonna drop out his hologram of him running around like he's up, so people will think you're not down. You can go and get healed by a teammate, right? His ultimate ability deploys a team of characters, of holograms, to confuse the enemy. So you'll actually throw out an entire squad and they'll be like, what the heck, like what's going on? You can do it while you're cloaked, which is while you're hiding or whatever, while you're using your tactical ability. Yeah, this guy's definitely a troll. He's interesting. All right, and last but not least, we're going to go over good settings to have in this game. No, I'm not going to really worry about gameplay for now. We're going to go mouse and keyboard. This is where all your key bindings are going to be. You got your sensitivity right here. Don't turn on mouse acceleration. Obviously, mouse invert is going to really screw with you. Don't turn that on. Got your key bindings going. I recommend using C for crouch if you're on mouse and keyboard, which I think you'll have to be because I don't think they've released it for console yet. Tactical ability and ultimate ability are great to have as your Q and E because they're right there, easy to hit. You holster your weapons. By the way, this is key. You click this button and it puts your weapons in the holster, makes you run faster. So make sure you do this whenever you're traveling to the zone, you don't want to get hit by the gas. Hit this button and you'll get there quicker. 100%. Ping is interesting. When I first loaded up the game, it was like, what, ping? That's probably just like your server connection. No. Ping in this game is where you mark things, tell your teammates where they are. You can tell them where you're pushing to. You can tell them where a weapon is. You can tell them if you see an enemy. Ping is actually a really clutch thing to have. I recommend putting that as a keybind that you can use fairly often, but you don't need to use it when you're in a fight, right? You don't have to put it on like a super key button. For example, you don't have to put it on E or F or any of the buttons that are easy for you to hit. I have mine on G, and then I have my ping in enemy here as H. With G, if you hold it down, you can hold it down and it brings up a settings menu, right? And you can click on one of them. It'll have all of your options for which one you want to do out of these ones. So you can hold down G and then it will have all these options. It'll say enemy here, going here, looting here, defending here, watching here, someone's been here. You can click on one of those and then mark it on the map so your teammates know what you're marking. And you don't have to like bind any of them. So that's probably what I'm just going to do. I'm just going to hold it at what I want to do it at. And then I want to put whatever I was wanting to say. If you have comms and you're in a Discord chat or if you're in game chat, you don't have to use this that often, but it's definitely good to have if you're playing like random squad fills or whatever. Controller layout. This is for my controller bros. Go ahead and look at this if you need to. You got your vibration, inverted look, all this good stuff. Second last but not least, you got your display mode. I would recommend borderless window just because full screen will make it so that your mouse is stuck on the screen. It will like stop like right here and you won't be able to leave. I recommend borderless window because if you're on windowed, then you're gonna have a box around your game, which isn't cool. So put it on borderless window, hit apply, make sure it's in effect. Aspect ratio, the obvious, native 16:9. Resolution, if you're on a 1080p monitor, 1920 by 1080 is where you're gonna want to go. Colorblind mode obviously speaks for itself. VSync, if you have a NVIDIA monitor with VSync. You have your FPS target. Dynamically lowers rendering resolution to try and maintain the specified target frame rate. Setting A lower FPS target lets you trade off performance for image quality. If the game is failing to maintain the target frame rate, lower the resolution and the other video settings. Adaptive resolution cannot reduce hitches resulting from overcommitted VRAM. So you're going to want to set this to what you want your target frame rate to be. I'm going to put mine right there. Maxed out settings, man. You know what I mean? Obviously, all this, you're going to want to adjust this. Your video settings, you want to adjust based on your graphics card, right? So if you have 8 gigabytes of video RAM, it should say on the graphics card that you got how much VRAM it has. Mine is a 1080 Ti, has 11 gigabytes of VRAM, so I'm good to have that maxed out. If you're having issues with frame drops or your FPS is getting really low, you can go ahead and lower these, and it should help increase your FPS for sure. I mean, everything is just details, right? Lighting and shadows and details and all that. So just adjust these accordingly. If you don't want, for example, if you don't want like sun shadow, you can turn that on low. Same thing with sun shadow detail. I mean, you don't, because I know in Fortnite a lot of people don't like to use shadows, so you can turn those off and put them on low and whatever. Oh, you're gonna also make sure you hit apply after you're done. All your settings are saved, right? Go to audio, master volume, of course. That's just your volume for the whole game. Voice chat record mode. I recommend push to talk unless everyone is in game chat, then just go ahead and hit open mic. I like using push to talk though, because I don't want to say everything that I'm talking about, because a lot of times I'm in a Discord chat, right, and you can't talk to you want to talk to just your Discord bros while you're playing with an in-game, probably usually going to be a squad fill. Open mic record threshold, that's going to cap your sound. That's going to adjust the sound of the people in the voice chat and the game chat. So you change this, and that's going to be game chat volume. Sound effects is going to be, like, for example, this click. You lower that. I will have to hit apply. But that's going to lower that volume. Dialogue is people talking. Music is the music in the background. Lobby music volume is the music you're hearing in the lobby, right? It's all pretty self-explanatory. You can turn subtitles on, which is a good option. I know a lot of people love subtitles. Play incoming text chat as speech. Convert incoming voice to text, which is, those are both good options. I'm going to leave everything off, though. There's all your settings, man. Armory is going to show you all your guns. You can do skins here. I don't have any unlocked quite yet. Just go through each one once you start getting skins, and you can put skins on your guns store, just like the Fortnite store, right? You got your daily ones, or no, you got your daily ones, and these are just the older ones, are not so popular. All just skins, man. This is pretty self-explanatory as well. Apex packs, these are like the deals that you can get, you know what I mean? Legends, this is where you can buy Caustic and Mirage. Like you said, you can't buy them, or you have to unlock them. By buying them, you can't just unlock them. You get your coins, just like V-Bucks, right? You get your coins here. Heck yeah, man, that's Apex. Unfortunately, there is no ability to play solos or duos in this game currently. They are working on putting it in the game, so expect that soon. But for now, you're only going to be able to do 3-man squads, and it's going to be, let's see here. It's 20 squads of 3 players. So you're going to have 3-man squads, 60 players to start the game. That's going to be your game mode for right now. They are putting in a solo and a duo, but they're not in the game just yet. So just wait patiently for that. It's coming. For now, I recommend getting a couple friends, get in this game, man. Try it out. It looks pretty dang dope, man. I gotta say, I'm excited about this game. So, well, hey, thanks for watching the video today, guys. And hit that like button. Hit the dang sub button. Smash it through the ground. I'm going to be posting more Apex Legends content for sure. Going to get the bros in here. Going to get some squads going. But for now, y'all have a good rest of your day. And I will see you all later.